All right, back. I'm back at it. So I don't want to jump around too much, but I'm gonna jump around because I told y'all we're gonna be in the comic books. Getting this. Hold up. Let me fix my stand. Getting this information done. Like we're gonna jump around all these topics. Like the comic books. That's one. That's how they decode the occult. They use entertainment. They use movies. They use music. We all know they use music. If y'all don't know they use music, where y'all been at by now? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a given. Y'all sitting back like, oh, I like this song. Yeah, you getting mind controlled by the fucking song. And all this is well documented. The way I got into consciousness after I told y'all I watched I played this video game Assassin's Creed, got into it and seeing all the symbols, I started researching. The first person I found was John Todd. A lot of people know who John Todd is. He was supposed to be connected to one of the 13 Illuminati families. We don't know how true that shit was. You know what I'm saying? Just a white boy up there telling everybody to go back to Jesus. That's what it sounded like to me. Because they wanted your ass in the church. And that's what they wanted. So that's what he did. Whereas it was like, oh, I went to the occult and then I went to church. Man, get the fuck out of here. Everybody heard Bobby say, I will study this information until it, even if it take me back to church. Okay. If it take you back to church, it take you back to church like Kanye did. You know what I'm saying? He was Haru, he was the Horus, and then all of a sudden he went back to church. They want you to go back to church. I'm not debating whether it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. It doesn't matter. But what I do want to tell you, yeah, I'm drinking the brew. What I do want to tell you, it doesn't matter. So we're going to get into these comic books because I got a lot of comic books and I only read like 3 of them right now. I got like 40, 80, 58 of these motherfuckers. And we're going to get into these. These are, we're going to try to decode these slight bit. I'm going to go into one of them right now because I read it. I got a black comic. It's all black cast, all black characters. Ghost in the Whispers or whatever. If y'all know what that is, Ghost in the I got to get the comic book to show y'all what it look like because that's my next comic I'm gonna read. And it's just straight up black people. And I'm gonna try to find more copies for y'all because these comics, some of these comics, they're so old that I'm gonna sell them. I don't got no shame in my game. I'm gonna read them first, and then they gone. You know what I'm saying? I want to leave some of them for my kids and my nephew, but most of these they're gonna be gone. I found a website where I could get them off. You know what I'm saying? They're making G's on this shit on a regular basis, so can't fault me. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into these comics. The one that I read that I was excited to read was the Superman and the Doomsday Clock. If y'all ever heard of that, I don't know what episode that was. I gotta go get the book. It's in the house. What's his name? What's the guy name that merged with the other guy and turned into DC? This DC. Um, he is it's a professor. He merged into the boy, and then they become Superstorm or I can't remember his name right now. Something Storm or something Screen something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all watched the show on Flash. He was on Flash. He was on the Legends, the DC Legends show. It was on TV. It was a little black boy that was playing a character. They merged, him and the professor merged into the super bad guy or whatever, the fire guy. So long story short, in the comic book, he was getting manipulated by some forces. I don't even know what was going on with him, and he turned everybody to glass. Meaning he turned everybody around that was in the area to glass on a foreign soil. Because you know these comic books, they deal with crossing enemy lines and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he went to Russia, turned them to glass. Russian superheroes come, they trying to find him to try to execute justice, but Superman, you know, the American hero of what Superman was supposed to be, he goes in and say, I want to find him first. And so-called nobody can fuck with Superman. So he's looking for Firestorm. I think that's his name, Firestorm. So he's going around looking for Firestorm. They got Russian superheroes looking for Firestorm. They try and find Firestorm, seeing why he turning people to glass. He said it was an accident. In the comic book, I'm sorry, spoilers, if y'all ain't read the comic book. So he turning people to glass. He figure out, Superman tell him to figure out a way to turn them back. He end up doing it. I'm spoiling this whole comic book, I'm sorry. Towards the end of the comic book, they get confronted by the Russian agents, or the Russian, not agents, but the Russian who was legal to their land, superheroes. And they all try to give him here. He's a criminal. Superman say, no, you could turn everybody back to. And the crazy shit about this shit is funny as fuck. Because the president in the fucking comic book, and that comic book is, this gotta be like in the 2000s. It have to be. If it's not, this is some crazy shit. Because the guy looked like Vladimir Putin. Straight up, the president. It's fucking crazy. It looks just like him. And I was, matter of fact, I want to pause this, but I can't pause. If I pause, it's gonna stop. I can't restart it. So it looks just like Vladimir Putin. He says no, we're not going to do it. It's too dangerous. You're not going to turn nobody back. You can't do it. You already killed these people. They start shooting, killing their own civilians of the glass people, and they start dying. And then at the end, guess who comes? Dun, 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 dun. Dr. Manhattan. But it don't show him. But he's on the cover, so you know it's him. Batman discovered an energy signal of energy that's beyond the readings of anything he ever seen, and it came at the end of the comic book, and I'm pissed because now I want to know what the fuck happened. So if I find that next episode, which I'm going back to the store to try to find, tune in, because I swear I'm not going to just be giving it out like that. Sometimes I'm going to show y'all, because I want to show y'all the graphics of the comic book, but I don't know if I'm going to get copyrighted or fine. Fuck it. I don't even give a fuck. I'm going to get the comic. I'm going to show y'all what happened. If something happens, something happens. Fuck it. If they take down the video, they take down the fucking video. Honestly, don't give a fuck. But I want to show y'all. Like, we're going to break down this comic book shit. We're going to break down this shit. Like, I didn't get into the details of the code in the comic because I could tell you what the glass mean and all that. But no. We're not going to do all that. We're just going to talk about it first, and then I want y'all comments, and then we talk about it later. Because that's how I want to be. I want to be an interactive show. I want to talk about it, see what y'all think about it, and then we talk about it later. Just like the books I bring up and we talk about. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to do another video today. I was going to do another video today, but I wasn't going to do another video this early because it's still daytime out this motherfucker. I'm a nighttime nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning back into a nighttime nigga. I used to be a 2 o'clock in the morning type nigga. but I start going to bed early. But now I'm gonna turn back into a all night linger. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's on my mind. I just wanted to talk about it. We're gonna break down these comic books and we're gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it in.